pro-built systems, solving problems with power.
All right, I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Power on Tech Show. Now we are ready to roll. Here today with
Church. Hi, everyone.
And I'm also here with Sonic and Kirby and Fox. And I'm not going to name all of them because there's way too many of them. But this is our Amiibo side here and the Amiibo platform. And this is our Disney Infinity side and the Disney Infinity platform. This one in particular is the Xbox One.
Ah, okay. That's 2.0, right?
Correct. Well, the platforms are sideless. So, like, you can see here, it doesn't say 1.0 on any of the stuff. So
just the disc matters.
Right.
Okay.
The games and their compatibility are separate than the disc and its compatibility. The disc will take 1.0 or 2.0.
Okay.
The games themselves are either forward or backwards compatible.
Got it.
Like, they either are or aren't.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
So, what are Amiibos? Basically, is the question. So, to your knowledge, as a layperson who's just been to the store with me to try and find them,
Yeah.
what are they?
They're figurines.
Okay.
And they're used for video games. I know a little bit more about what Disney Infinity is because I've
Played it?
Yeah, at least once. And they have those displays at like Target, and I think Target's actually the only time I've seen a display, actually. And they let you put the figures on there. So
They do have a Skylanders display that works too.
yeah, but I never messed around with that because getting into a new franchise is a lot different than
I know.
getting into a franchise you already know about. Like this Nintendo stuff, and then Nintendo third-party stuff that they kind of added in there, like Sonic and stuff like that, is just that's things that I can relate to, you know.
Right, because these are games you're going to play.
Yeah, and then the Disney stuff, and then now Disney owns Marvel, so the Marvel stuff, you know, that makes sense too, because, you know, those are things that I can relate to.
Right.
Skylanders I can't, you know. So.
Yeah, I mean, the Skylanders things are slightly more for kids, it tends to be.
Well, I mean, it's all supposed to be for kids.
I kind of agree and kind of don't. Like, the Smash Brothers content and stuff, like, the Amiibos, they're not really marketed towards kids very much.
You don't think so?
No. The content you get in games and stuff, like, none of the Nintendo stuff right now is marketed towards... I'm thinking kids as in little kids. Now, I'm not talking about, like, teenagers, like, 13 to 18, like... you're talking about, like, 8 and below, right?
No, I mean, I'm just talking about, like, kids that would own a Wii U and the games for it, you know? Because you have a list of everything that the Amiibo can be used on, and some of those games are pretty kiddie, right? So you got Mario Kart can be pretty kiddie. Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, pretty kiddie, you know?
Yeah, Kirby only is the only Kirby that could be used on the Kirby game.
Okay. What other games you got on there?
The Kirby games are not very kiddie.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker?
Yeah, that one is interesting because Toad is the only one who's able to be used on Captain Toad Treasure Tracker.
Okay.
That one could be a kiddie game. I don't know anything about that.
You know, I guess Super Smash Brothers is more of like not a kiddie game, but in the
Hyrule
same
Warriors
sense,
isn't. Mario Kart can and can't, like, might or might not be.
Right.
Like, Mario Party is another game that could go back and forth on being like...
But here's the thing. I was also, you know, 12 and my sister was 9, I think, is when that the GameCube came out. I'm not sure. Little fuzzy on that. But, I mean, we had Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
You know, so we're within the same kind of age range that they're trying to market to anyway.
Right.
So
I mean, they are, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
In comparative, these have spanned a larger audience than these have. Like,
I don't know. You own more Disney Infinity than you do Amiibos.
that's true, but that's not that.
And you're like a 27, 28-year-old guy. You know?
Get wrecked.
I mean, you're not living in your parents' basement or anything, but
yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, these came in bundles, whereas the Amiibos very, very specifically do not.
yeah,
Which is just like, if there was some Amiibo bundles, I would have bought an Amiibo bundle rather than individually buying each one for $12.99.
that's true.
But
So we got Amiibos here. We've got Disney Infinity. Now we mentioned Skylanders, but you know neither of us own any Skylanders stuff.
no.
I mean, I've got, we have friends whose kids are in that kind of things, but not really us.
Yeah.
So I guess that definitely does hit a demographic. And I think it has more to do with, the kind of stuff where the kids get into it, and we don't have any reason to.
There's no franchising for us.
Right.
Yeah. Because I looked at it before, and because I don't even know what type of game Skylanders were until...
Yeah, I have no idea what Skylanders is.
Yeah, like, I know that there's some...
I'm old.
I know there's some turn-based stuff, and there's, like, strategy stuff, and some adventure stuff. Like, there's a lot of different stuff in the Skylanders family.
Yeah.
But none of that stuff interests me at all because the cost of entry is so high. So even, like... I'm not starved for games to play either.
Yeah.
Like, there was a period where I was really bored and I was looking for some games, and I looked at Skylanders because Chris's kids were playing. I was like, is it good?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of marketing and materials and stuff for it. I'm not ageist. I'll play anything. But the cost of entry into that game was so high, you had to want all the figures to make the game playable.
Really?
Because, I mean,
okay. Does it really have to make it playable? Like...
Well, to make it enjoyable, but it's for that type of person that is like a collector. If you can catch a couple collectors with a game like that, that's a cash shop, like to the core.
I suppose.
Because in Skylanders, it's not like in the Amiibo where I have Peach in Smash already and I get something extra with Peach. In Skylanders, you get the character with the figure.
Well, that's what Infinity does, right?
Yes.
I mean, you have to use. I mean, you get that
figure.
character to use, and you usually get like some kind of adventure for that character, right?
Yeah, right. Like, this is the Avengers campaign token. So, in the Avengers campaign token, you could use basically any of the Avengers characters off the bat, and then you can also upgrade other characters. Like, I've unlocked Iron Man to use in the Avengers campaign. So, and then basically, the way that Disney Infinity works is you take your character, stick him on the pad, and then he's put right into the game. And it is up to 2 players, so you can have 2 pads. Whoops. 2 pads of 2 characters. So, that is, I mean, it's convenient. You're right, this is much more for kids. That's why I kind of got a little bored of it. The difficulty curve on it was a little low.
Okay.
But I also don't, I really just, I like the figures on these ones. That's kind of where that went.
Right, and that's why I feel like it's... I don't know, I would normally, like, physical DLC is what this ends up being. Yeah. I mean, you don't download anything, obviously.
Right.
But it's a physical add-on to a game. If I want to play with, certain characters on Disney Infinity, I got to go out and buy the toys,
Right.
Whereas if they were selling it to me in a digital kind of realm, I'd probably pay, like, 99 cents, $1.99, max $4.99, right? But these things retail for $14.99.
Like 12 to 14.
Right.
Some of them are 8. I mean, it depends on the age and stuff of the characters. Like, I know Jack Skellington, it was cheaper, and like the 1.0s are somewhere in the $8 range, but yeah, they're varying in price, but none less than $8.99.
Right. So they're selling me what is a physical representation of DLC. It's like buying an expansion disc for a game. Just a physical copy of DLC.
Yeah.
Which is an interesting concept, specifically because these figurines kind of double up as toys too. Mm-hmm. I mean, not really, because they're on bases. They're not movable at all. They're very well done. They look nice. I mean,
they're collectible figurines.
Right.
They're not action figures.
Right. Well, a kid will make an action figure out of anything.
It's true.
So, my hand is an action figure if I need to, But
imagination.
It's So it's kind of DLC, which is kind of terrible to get kids started so early on a DLC kind of mindset. Like, oh no, this is fine. I had my parents pay I don't know how much for a game, $60, and then I've had to buy, $10, $15 figures, or 3 like $25 play sets.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, when you think about it, the the amount of money sitting on the table in figurines is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like if you're seeing like these, because these are Amiibos are $12.99 plus tax and whatever, so you're looking at $14-15. Like,
right? Yeah, I know. It's
more
crazy.
than a game.
Yeah.
In figures that I've bought.
Right, you could have bought a
games.
game or 2 used games, you know?
Yeah.
Or Friends. You could have just bought Friends. But no, it's interesting. Oh, thank you.
We're friends now?
Oh, yeah, we're totally friends now. You've got the best
Okay,
toys.
give that back.
Oh, we're not friends anymore.
So, but the question is, what are Amiibos and like what do they actually do? Why are you paying $12.99 for a Link, for instance? So Link action figures have existed in other iterations. Like you could buy plain Link action figures. So why are these ones special and why are they so sought after at the moment? Well, it's because there is a limited use of basically, like he said, DLC attached to each one of these characters. Now, some of the content is constant, whereas, like, if you put any of these characters on Smash Brothers, you get what's called a read-write. And the read-write content for the Amiibos basically means that you get kind of, like, save data, and, like, it kind of creates this character is now the character that you're playing on Smash.
Okay.
So, on other games, like Hyrule Warriors, you have, like a lottery system where you put Link or Zelda on, they make a noise, they're the only ones, it's any of the Zelda franchise, like, characters, you put them on the Wii Pad, and they make a noise, and then they unlock weapons or rupees, or... So it's just like a random lottery system. That's called the read-only system.
Is it single use?
Once per day. It's on a cooldown.
Oh, once per day.
Yep.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Yeah. So on a cooldown, you get access to a lottery of stuff. And you get different stuff for different characters. Like, I've noticed weapons and stuff with the Zelda franchise characters. And then rupees and stuff being more common with the subsidiary characters.
Yeah. Well, so, I mean, knowing the benefits and knowing kind of what, you know, these both are now, which one do you think is a better system?
I mean, honestly, I would have to say the Amiibo is a better system because they're not mandatory in any way.
Okay.
They're not so costly. You could get just the ones you want. Mm-hmm. Whereas this, anybody who you want to play with, you need. And then they roll on a random system with these equipment discs. That type of thing is just a known money grab.
Yeah.
Like mystery bags. Mystery bags are just a horrible money grab system.
People love them, though.
I know they love them, but...
Because you win something. John, you win.
I win a bunch of the same discs.
Yeah. Totally.
That's what I win. I win a bunch of the same disc. And I did. I got 3 of the same disc in just a few packs. So, because I wanted to see what the system was about.
Yeah.
So, you can get equipment and unlocks for your characters. So, for instance, here's a new skin for Iron Man. It's just an aesthetic skin. It doesn't do anything. But you slap that down and slap Iron Man on top of it, and now he has a reskin in the game. Well, I got 3 of that skin. You can only use 1 Iron Man. I only have 1 Iron Man. So now I have useless discs.
But
And
now you have to trade them with your 9-year-old friends.
yes, that would be way easier if I had 9-year-old friends.
There's an elementary school, like, 5 blocks from here,
I feel like you
Just shave everything off but your mustache and go hang out down at the elementary school with your Disney Infinity discs. That could be taken, like, if someone heard you say, "Hey kid, you want to trade discs?" There's so many weird ways you could take that thing.
Yeah, here, you take the extras.
Yeah.
And you go down there and trade them out. That'd be fine with me.
Oh man. No, that's what they want, They want it to be a collectible card game kind of,
System.
esque system, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that makes sense.
It's got a couple sides of weirdness to it, too, though. The only time where you could put any character in is in the toy box, which is like a building free world Minecraft-esque environment. So not in the campaigns. So for littler kids, the campaigns are probably not going to get used. They're going to just put the figures in once, unlock them in the toy box, and then play exclusively in the toy box.
Think so?
I would say so, because the campaign, you can only use the Guardians of the Galaxy characters.
Yeah.
And then if you get really lucky, unlock one or two other characters.
Okay.
So usually it's been my experience with children that they're pretty specific and they want to play what they want to play.
Okay.
So unless what they wanted to play was Guardians of the Galaxy, I would assume they want to play fucking Spider-Man. They'll play the toy box and just play with Spider-Man.
All right.
But that's kind of where I am with the Disney Infinity thing.
Okay.
Amiibo is interesting because I thought it was weird that they thought so far back to include this technology in the Wii U pad.
Yeah.
But not in the previous DS. So this DS is the only one that supports Amiibos.
That's the new DS, right?
Right, and that's one of the primary selling points. A lot of people are going on the new DS is for Amiibo support.
Yeah.
That and the new 3D support, which
Okay.
is basically...
So you traded a charger for a new chip that allows you to read the it's RF, isn't it? Or was it?
It's NFC.
It's NFC.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
wonder if there's people reprogramming these. That'd be kind of interesting.
I'm sure people. Actually, you know what? I think people were taking NFC like subway tag things and then putting them into those. I think I saw someone who did that with a Pikachu in like Russia or something, and they got pissed because you're not supposed. It's because this guy hacked up his subway pass card thing. Mm-hmm. They just got pissed because they found out.
Who got pissed?
The traffic authority people. The subway authority or whatever. Like they just
he just using his thing?
Yeah, he's using a Pikachu. Yeah. I think that's what he had done. It's pretty funny.
That's awesome. That's not wrong at all.
Yeah.
Like, let me get on the subway. Boop.
Yeah.
Swipe my Pikachu. It's not like he was hacking stuff up. He literally just cut it up and put it inside.
Yeah, that's what he did. But apparently they were like, no, you can't do that. We technically own that card. It's not your property to mess with. So.
Welcome to Russia. But it's besides the point.
Welcome to anywhere with property laws. But, okay. So, Disney Infinity probably going to make way more money because they're going to sell way more figurines.
Yeah, they keep releasing more figurines is the thing.
Well, they're already on Infinity 2.0. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't hear a lot of people talking about them, though.
Well,
like, right
you
now...
don't hang out with a lot of 9-year-olds.
No, but I do hang out and watch a lot of games-related stuff, and these are really, really popular in the game community right now.
Okay.
So...
But, like you said, this kind of approaches a different audience.
Right. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, but who am I to judge that? So... We got the Amiibos. They're very limited. There's only 3 DS games, so getting a DS for Amiibos, unless you're a really big Smash person, because that's the main game.
Right.
Like the DS support list for Amiibo games is the Steam, codename Steam, Xenoblade Chronicles, which is a Japanese exclusive game. We haven't even gotten a release date for it yet.
Oh, okay.
And then Smash. So,
Fun. One
DLC game, and in this DLC game, the only character that works is Marth.
The only one.
No,
Nope.
wait, Marth and Ike.
Okay. Oh, so anything... Marth
Robin,
and Ike are the ones that have been released, and
Luke.
Robin and Lucina.
Lucina. So
Yeah.
those are the...
So just Fire Emblem, basically.
Is this a Fire Emblem game?
I don't think so. It didn't look like one.
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
That's weird. I had never heard of this game before.
Oh, no. Look, compatible. It says more down there. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, it's just them. Can tap any Fire Emblem characters from the Super Smash Bros. Series of Amiibos. That's
So
weird.
this is the Super Smash Brothers series of it?
That's what they call them because all.
So
of
that's
you,
why Super Smash is the logo on the
base.
bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means they plan on doing multiple series of these. I know they're already in Series 4, but these are all Super Smash Brothers Series 4.
Right.
Oh man. Yeah, I mean this will be interesting, for sure.
That's kind of cool. If you fall in battle, tap the amiibo again in order to add them back to your team.
Nice. Maybe you should pick that game up when it comes out.
It's out now.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it.
No, look, check that thing though. It says features available March 13th. So it's not even open for that game yet.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Huh. How
Because
about
the
that?
game, I saw the game on the marketplace.
Okay.
But I also have a problem where Nintendo servers are so overloaded I can't get my confirmation email to make my market account.
Fun.
So I can't buy stuff online.
Take my money, please.
Exactly. You would think they'd be pretty good at taking my money, but they're not. Nintendo is really bad at taking my money. Don't look at these amiibos, though.
Or the Wii. U, I guess.
It's my second Wii U, actually. But, alright, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. But other than that, that is Amiibos and Disney Infinity. If you guys want to see this video, it's going to be on YouTube tomorrow morning. So good morning to our morning viewers. And I'd like to thank you guys for joining us. Hit the follow button and subscribe.
Have a good one.